Everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sive. If this is your very first time here, a special welcome to you. Please like and subscribe. Please hit the notification button so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, join the family, let's have fun together. Okay, so it seems like every time I come in front of this camera my voice is somehow okay. Yeah, excuse my voice. I said that in my last video. Excuse my voice, okay. Recovering from the flu. Excuse my voice. It's weird, it's nasal actually, and yeah, I hope it doesn't interrupt. Whatever it is that is going on does not interrupt this video, because I can't afford to be coughing and sneezing on camera. Okay, I've got things to do, I've got work to do. Okay, so yeah, before we go any further into today's topic, right, let me just give you a little bit of a background. Okay, living in the age of the internet and social media is no child's play, guys. There is relentless pressure, there is relentless psychological pressure, okay, to be doing what everyone else is doing, to get lost, in fact, in the crowd. Okay, so I think one of the things I really wanted to talk about is the fear of missing out. Okay, people are such under psychological pressure, they will do anything, okay, to appear relevant, to look relevant, to seem relevant. Okay, so people lose themselves, who they are, their values, their character, you know, to the pressure of wanting to be what everyone else is, to do what everyone else is doing. Okay, so I want to talk about the fear of missing out. All right, I think okay I think that the fear of missing out stems from not knowing who you are. It stems from that, because once you start looking for uniqueness, your uniqueness, or your the essence of being special outside, right, then you have lost it, because uniqueness is something that God created you with. Okay, it's not something that you find. Okay, so it's something that is in you. It's like your fingerprints, like your DNA. You don't find that on the outside of you, on the outside of your being. You find it inside you. So you are already unique. There are already markers in you that express that you are unique. So why then do you feel the need to go outside, to go to Twitter, to go to wherever, social media, YouTube, to try and be unique, to try and prove that you are special? Okay, so yeah, the fear of missing out is a pandemic, guys. It is a pandemic, especially the fact that people will do anything. That is the worst part, you know, lie, like deceive, and do all kinds of crazy things just so that you appear to be relevant, just so that you appear to be the it thing, you know, to be part of whatever. But okay, like, I get it that human beings were created to be part of something. We're not created to be lone wolves, you know. Everyone wants to be part of something, but you don't have to lose yourself to be part of something. You don't have to lose your values to be part of something. You don't have to lose character to be part of something. Okay, you can be part of something meaningful and deep, but still be authentic in yourself, because at the end of the day, God created you unique, God created you special. You don't need to prove it to anyone else. If another person doesn't see it, that is their problem, not yours. Don't attempt to fix it. Okay, don't attempt to fix it, because it is their problem. It is their short-sightedness. Okay, so I think it's one of the things that we should just leave in 2023. If you are a person who believes in growth, who believes in self-improvement, that is one of the things that you should just forget about. Okay, look into your inner self to find out who you are, what God has made you to be, and yeah, pursue that. You know, the pursuit must start from the inside, I think, not from the outside. Don't start pursuing things on the outside of you, from your environment, from what is going on around you. Okay, I know it's not easy. I know, like, the journey to self-awareness is not easy, and it's really it takes a lot. It takes a lot from you. Okay, it takes a lot from you. To be honest with yourself takes a lot from you. To look at yourself for who you are in the mirror, it takes a lot from you, okay, especially emotionally, but it is worth it at the end of the day, because then you become a ghost of yourself if you go around living life according to external forces, you know, according to what everyone expects, or what you think everyone expects, or what you feel everyone feels you should be doing, or just so that you feel like you're part of a group, or you're part of a community, and so on and so on. Okay, so yeah, that is one of the things I feel like, let's live in 2023, guys. Okay, let's just move forward with our lives in authenticity, being true to self. Okay, this is a quote that I like. The second item on the list is a quote that I like to make all the time: common sense before feelings. Okay, I learned this a long time ago. I don't remember how old I was. Probably I was like 19, 20, I think. Yeah, it's something that I learned a long time ago. Like, I went for an audition, right? A singing audition to sing backup for a very popular music artist, right? And I didn't make it, and I was so heartbroken. I cried for 4 hours. Okay, I cried, guys. I cried so bitterly, so painfully, you know. And yeah, I felt it was such an injustice. It was so unfair. It was so, I don't know, but I felt like I was done wrong. Okay, and yeah, I was unhappy about that for a very long time. Okay, and somewhere down the line, I learned that actually, as much as I was hurt, as much as I felt like it was an injustice had been done to me. The person who made the decision was not wrong. You know, they were not wrong, because everyone who knows me, I think very well, knows that I can't sing. Okay, I can sing. Okay, I can't sing if my life depended on it, guys. I really cannot sing. So that's where the whole thing stemmed from. That's a quote that I formulated to keep reminding myself. Sometimes when you go through things and you think you are being done wrong, or you're being not treated fairly and so on, like, just let things play out, you know, before you react. Just let things play out, because just because you're hurting, it doesn't necessarily mean you're on the right side of things. You know, sometimes you can be hurting, you're on the wrong side of things. Okay, so yeah, so I always try and get my perspective in a straight line once again, by reminding myself that, okay, common sense before feelings. Okay, yeah, because honestly, sometimes you really are not in the wrong. Just because your pain is genuine, just because your pain is deep, it doesn't mean you are the one who was right in the situation. You could have been the one who was wrong. Okay, so feelings are not a determining factor in who was right and who was wrong. Okay, so that's one of the things I think we should take into 2022. Okay, common sense for feelings. I mean 2024, Jesus. Yeah, 2024. Okay, common sense before feelings. All right. The third thing is blindness to self. Oh my goodness. Okay, I talked about this in the first sort of, I sort of touched on it when I was talking about the fear of missing out, right? When we don't want to do the work, when we don't want to put in the effort to get to know ourselves, you know, then how do we then teach other people? How do we present ourselves to other people in terms of setting boundaries if we don't know who we are? Okay, if you don't know who you are, if you don't know your strengths, you don't know your weaknesses, what do you work on then? How do you improve yourself? How do you grow? How do you mature? You know, it's like working with something that is not there. It's like saying, okay, decorate a table that is not there. First, you need to, like, okay, if you're going to put a tablecloth, and if you're going to put a table runner, if you're going to put flowers, like everything else that you're supposed to put, where are you supposed to put it? Because there is no table. Okay, so yeah, it's like working on something that doesn't exist. How do you work on something that doesn't exist? How do you improve something that doesn't exist? Okay, so self-awareness, like, is critical in terms of moving forward, making progress in your life, making something meaningful out of your life, actually. So yeah, I think it's worth taking the journey to self-awareness. It's worth taking. Okay, then how do you even bring your worth to the table? Because there's this question that people are always asking these days: what are you bringing to the table? How do you know what you are bringing to the table when you don't even know your strengths, don't even know your weaknesses? You don't know, right? So it makes you a victim of certain things that are totally unnecessary. Okay, it makes you a casualty of a lot of relationships, whether it's dating or family or friends or just in the community and whatnot. You become a victim of things you should never have been a victim of, because you do not know. So you are being taken advantage of by those who know, because you do not know. Okay, so yeah, let's embark on the journey to self-awareness in 2024. Okay. Okay, number 4 is something that I always like to say a lot as well. I think the people who are very, very close to me, they will attest to that. I always insist that I be told the truth, no matter what the circumstances, no matter how you think I will feel, even if it breaks my heart. People who are close to me know that. I don't want to be surrounded by people who tiptoe around me, okay, who are afraid of how I might react, who won't tell me the truth, okay, because at the end of the day, I can go to a bridge and throw myself over, figuratively of course, and throw myself over a bridge just because a person cannot tell me, no, you're going in the wrong direction, just because people are scared of how I might react. I feel like there's no love in that. Anyway, so it brings me back to my number 4. So if you're a person who's untouchable, how do you know? It's like people, the fact that people, you always find yourself in a position where people are always telling you things in the aftermath of a disaster, like, I was scared to tell you, I was scared to tell you, I was scared to tell you, I was scared of how you're going to react. Okay, so why, ask yourself this, why are people tiptoeing around you? Why is no one comfortable telling you the truth? Why is no one comfortable informing you? Why is no one comfortable saying you are wrong? Everyone around you is always saying you are right. Everyone around you is always agreeing with you. No one disagrees with you. Okay, just ask yourself that, alright? Whether they're doing it intentionally in terms of they're being deceitful, or actually they're just scared of your reaction. But it's something worth asking. It's something worth pursuing and finding out. Because if you're untouchable, then I don't know, maybe even God won't touch you. Because no one can tell you you're wrong. No one can tell you, no, you're going in the wrong direction. No one can tell you anything. When I just can't be told you're untouchable, it's I don't know, like, it's not a healthy place to be in. It's so not. In fact, I think it's a shortcut to distraction. Okay, it's a shortcut to distraction, to destroy everything that you have worked to achieve, you have worked to accomplish, to destroy the life that you have built for yourself, essentially. Okay, so yeah, I think that about sums it up for our number 4. Okay, number 5, maturity. Okay, as much as we would like to think, just because we are legally adults, and yeah, everyone refers to us as adults, it doesn't necessarily mean that we are mature in the way we do things, in the way we say things, in the way we perceive things, okay, or in the way you receive things, for that matter. All right, so that is one of the things that I picked up we take for granted is maturity. Just because now I have an ID, the bus, I'm working, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I have my own place, I have my own, I'm financially independent, I'm this and that, but it does not in any way signify that you are mature, okay? It probably just signifies that you are physically mature because all your organs, right? But it does not signify maturity spiritually or emotionally for that matter, okay? So that is one area I think it needs like a spotlight, you know, just spotlight your life, okay, in each and every season, okay? Just spotlight, put a spotlight in your emotional maturity, in your spiritual maturity, and engage yourself, okay? Like, am I mature just because the years have gone, okay? Or am I mature because of the way I act, the way I perceive things, the way I see things, the way I respond to things, you know? Am I mature emotionally? You know, am I aware of my emotions, how they affect me, how they affect others? Are you in control of your emotions, for that matter? Okay, our emotions really. Okay, so yeah, that is one of the things. That is one of the things that I learned in 2023 that I think we should not carry into 2024. Okay, lack of maturity, be it spiritual, be it emotional. Just leave childishness out, okay, outside the door. Check it out, okay, because it's not worth it. Honestly, it's not worth it, because what I learned about life is that whether you are there yet or you are not, but when it's time for a particular thing in your life to be tested, it will be tested. If your maturity needs to be tested, it will be tested whether you are mature or not. You understand? If the season is that of testing your maturity, it will be tested. If you are, whether you are coming to the party or not, that's your own business. Okay? That's your own business. So it's one area that we tend to take for granted, we tend to overlook so much, because we think that because we're adults, physically and legally, then we are mature and we are all grown up and whatnot. But here, we're not grown up. Okay, so yeah, let's leave childishness in the past. Okay, let's work on being in the same page with ourselves, you know. I think that's the best way to put it, because you are mature legally, you are mature physically, but emotionally, spiritually, you're not mature. So all these things need to be aligned. Be mature spiritually, be mature physically, be mature mentally, be mature legally. So all these things must be aligned. Okay, one thing must not be lagging behind. All right. So yeah, that's about it. You know, that's just my little chit chat for today. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. Please comment in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts? How do you feel about these things? Okay. So that is all from me to you today. See you in the next video. Bye bye.